The 7 reasons Ward vs. Kovalev 2 flopped. Apparently, the pay-per-view numbers are out, or at least the estimates are out, and they are actually worse for the rematch than they were on the first fight. I know that sounds impossible, but apparently it's true. The first fight did, I guess, around 165,000 pay-per-view buys. Not at all good by any stretch of the imagination, especially considering that in the first fight it was supposed to determine who is the pound-for-pound king. Anyway, so as we know, the first fight ended in major controversy as Kovalev clearly won the fight, according to the great majority of the boxing public, and everyone else for that matter seemed to have Kovalev as a clear winner. So anyways, now we actually have something to sell with the rematch. We have a very controversial decision where the person that won actually was seen by the general public as clearly losing the fight. We also have some bad blood, and once again, the fight is to determine who is the pound-for-pound number 1 in the world. So, common knowledge leads one to believe that this fight should be easier to promote. The rematch should be easier to sell, right? Absolutely wrong. Now, if you ask what is the quick answer, it's that Roc Nation just sucks. But let's go into the 7 reasons why Ward vs. Kovalev 2, the rematch, flopped. So coming in at number 7, Roc Nation refuses to participate in teamwork. Roc Nation and their reptilian president, Michael Yormark, made it clear that they wanted to not only be the lead promoter, but they wanted absolutely no help or involvement from Kathy Duva of Main Events Boxing. Now, obviously, a smart promoter would want as much help as possible for that extra push, especially from an experienced, seasoned company such as Main Events. But Roc Nation and Yormark's egos were just too big, and that is the number 7 reason why review numbers flopped. Coming in at number 6, Roc Nation spent too much time vilifying Sergey Kovalev. Roc Nation had the sole purpose of painting Kovalev as a bad person in hopes that this would generate more pay-per-view sales. Again, dead wrong, a huge mistake by Roc Nation. Number 5, Roc Nation was trying to race bait and lead the public into thinking that Sergey Kovalev is a terrible racist person. Now, on a side note, now we hear some people saying that Kovalev, who they claimed was a racist, actually wants Virgil Hunter to train him, which is strange and ironic, but anyways, back to Roc Nation and them pushing the racism angle as hard as they possibly could. Roc Nation just never realized that pushing racism isn't going to generate any pay-per-view buys. The people who are uninformed are not going to buy the pay-per-view because they think they will be supporting a racist. I mean, if they just hear that one of the fighters is racist, why would they contribute their money to a fight when they know the money is going to a racist? They just heard that one of the boxers is racist, so they pretty much tune out and decide not to purchase the fight. Now, the people in the know and who understand what Roc Nation is doing totally don't support the fight just on principle. Number 4, Roc Nation was trying to sell negativity. In today's boxing climate, that is not what is needed. Yes, boxers can dislike and insult each other, but Roc Nation was running a negative campaign. Boxing fans have no interest in supporting a company that displays such toxic behavior. Number three, which also goes along with number four, Roc Nation was trying to bully Sergey Kovalev. Through words, Roc Nation was actually calling Kovalev a bully, but through actions, Roc Nation was actually bullying Kovalev from every angle. If you watch other promotional companies, such as Golden Boy, you can see that yes, clearly Oscar De La Hoya likes and favors his number one fighter, Saul Canelo Alvarez. However, Oscar still promotes and tries to paint Canelo's opposition in a positive light that translates into pay-per-view buys. We saw this in the Chavez Jr. fight. Clearly, Canelo and Chavez Jr. did not like each other, yet Oscar let them handle their beef, whereas he just tried to build the biggest fight possible. And now against Triple G, it's the same thing. Oscar clearly is threatened and worried that Triple G may beat Canelo, yet Oscar is promoting the fight to both sides and both sets of fans, which clearly is going to generate into a large pay-per-view number. Reason number two, Roc Nation is just inexperienced as a promotional company. Their lack of seasoning was definitely exemplified in the way they failed to promote Ward vs. Kovalev 2. From A to Z, it was just a poorly run circus. And the reason number one is that Andre Ward just is not a pay-per-view draw. Roc Nation shouldn't even try. People just do not want to see this guy fight. And now that he's a proven cheater, they're just more disgusted with him. And I truly don't think if he even attempts to make a pay-per-view card again, it will even do a percentage of the terrible numbers it did in this rematch. Now, we have heard that Kovalev was a problem. Kovalev cannot sell, which could be the case, but now it's time to step up to the plate. For those that saying Ward can sell, Ward is now the light heavyweight champion of the world. He's considered the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world. So he should be able to be a huge pay-per-view draw, right? I clearly don't think so. I think if they try to pay-per-view, they try to put Ward on another pay-per-view card, it will also fail miserably, as this one did. Roc Nation needs to learn teamwork, needs to learn the boxing market, the boxing climate, and they need to stop pushing negativity, racism, and stop being the bully. Anyways, those are the 7 reasons that Ward vs. Kovalev 2 flopped miserably. Let me know your thoughts. Take care and have a great day.